Hey guys, so this is Toasted Vengeance, and this is probably the first time I'm going to do a flight simulation video, but I thought, I think I'll start it off on how to land an F-16. So, the one I'm using here is the F-16A. It's a pretty cool one, and the F-16 is a great plane to fly. When you know how to use it right, it is the easiest plane to fly sometimes. So I'm just going to show you in this video, and I'm just going to explain how to do it. So you can see here, here's your altitude tape. So it says 740 feet, and I'm sure most of you people who are reading this will probably know how to read all this stuff anyway. So 5 degrees, horizon line, 5 degrees below, and so on, and then that's your speed here. Generally when I do landings, particularly when it's light, I try and keep around 130 knots for landings. However, it says as the angle attack units say you should probably do 125, but personally I find it's easiest to do 130. So in this case I decided to do Vancouver because it's the easiest place. You can also see up here, this is my speed and altitude and the rest up here, which I just use for reference while I do stuff. So anyway, so one thing to note with the F-16 is this little thing here. Of course, whether it tells you whether ascending or descending, which is always really important. However, the one thing that's really particularly good about it is that when it's windy, when you're going an approach, it will move and literally it will go where, and it will point literally where you go. So the F-16 is such a smart plane, so all you have to do is literally line it up to where you want to land and exactly on, and you'll find as long as you just keep it there, the plane's going to go down by itself under your control and literally just land it perfectly, unless of course like you're at 10,000 feet a nautical mile away from the runway and you just push the nose down. Obviously, yeah, you crash. But anyway, so I'll show you and you see what I mean. So you see now I'm just going into the approach here. It's a bit moving around, so it's slightly moving. So I'm just pushing it across, just doing small gestures. And one key thing about landing as well is you just do small things, nothing too big, otherwise you'll get confused. So I think on this case I was slightly left. By the time I tried to keep it right, so that means that the last bit of the landing just pushes it to the left. And you see right here, I'm just moving the engine just about 10 to 15%. You're not pushing it because it's going crazy powerful out over the speed. So anyway, so you can now see I've got it in the center, that's going to the right, which is making sure it's in the position where I want it to be. And I just keep it all under control. And I don't really know what the center speed is, but it's all in control. It's not like I'm going to crash. It's not like it's below 700 feet per minute. So it seems alright. I'm just moving throttle back and forth just a tiny bit, just keeping the center part on the runway so that it's under control. Okay, so now the angle attack is a great one because part of it is I kind of get up close to my head. You just see yourself start to ease in slowly, and it's really, that's the great thing about this plane is that it's actually really easy to land and the great thing as well is you get that feeling before it's so balanced. The plane stops by itself, and yeah, it's an awesome feeling.